as a people with one song, with one voice, we're a nation undivided and voice. We will take a stand and build our land in faith to defend what is ours. Here we are as a people with one heart for one cause. We're determined to rebuild and restore. Where freedom reigns and truth prevails. Our land where there's hope for us all. Our land where there's hope for us all. We'll defend our land. We believe in this nation, and we know we'll get there. We'll defend our land. We believe in Nigeria and the promise she holds, and that one day we'll shine like the sun. We're a great nation. Though we are many people, different tribes, different tongues, we're united in our strength and resolve.
All right, this is the Parliament Roundtable, and you just listened to Great Nation by Timi Dakolo. My name is Temlolua Oyeniyi, and this is Aloore Radio at Ibadan Secretariat in Oyo State, IBD City, and this is the Parliament Roundtable. You know, if you listen to that song, it says that we believe in this nation and we believe in Nigeria, and we will get there.
Generations to come. We'll defend our land. We believe in this nation, and we know we'll get there. We'll defend our land. We believe in Nigeria and the promise she holds, and
I left that horn because I wanted you to hear that we believe in Nigeria, and that's why we're having this round table discussion, and that's why we're bringing it to live to our audience in Ibadan City on the Aloore Radio. And my name once again is Temlolua Oyeniyi. This is the Parliament Roundtable from the Oyo State Youth Parliament. And because Oyo State believes so much in the future of Nigeria, that's why we are bringing this live to the radio. You might might be wondering what the Parliament Roundtable is for. That's why I'm here today, to give you the full details of why we are live on the radio, and that's why we are bringing this to the radio, so that you can know and be sure that you are the future of Nigeria. If you are a youth out there, especially in Oyo State, Nigeria, just know that we believe so much in your vision. We believe in your dreams. We believe in your passion. And that's why we are live on the radio at Aloore Radio in IBD City. Join me.
With the foot alone, but all we have, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, say we are, yeah. With the foot alone, I believe, and I know you do too, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Need not forget that the Oyo State government is passionate about enhancing youth development and participation, especially in the context of sustainable development. And because the Oyo State government also is passionate about ensuring an all-inclusive government, that's why we have the Oyo State Youth Parliament.
My head is a machine.
Stand in the rain as the clouds go gray. The thunder roars and the earth sings. The season's just beginning. Sunlight it hides as the clouds make way. For the pouring of my blessings, I will not be afraid. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance. In the rain, it's for my seed to grow. For every prayer and every seed I've sown, the Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping back 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green. Can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. It's green for me. Standing alone can be a heavy load, but my vows I won't be breaking. Though my heart is aching, I got a word and I won't let go. It's your will I'm seeking, so I keep on believing. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance. Once again, it's time for me to grow. For every prayer and every tear I've sown, the Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping joy 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green. Can't you see? The harvest is ready.
Okay, that was Greenland by T.Y. Bello, because the land is green, and that's why we are going to be unveiling the first of its kind, the Parliament Roundtable. And of course, this is going to be a very insightful platform for the youths of Oyo State to communicate with their parliamentary members, and also an opportunity for the youths to give us feedbacks, because we are very, very passionate about hearing from our youths in Oyo State. And of course, it's very important as a body to also engage the youth in Oyo State. Why are we in the Oyo State Youth Parliament if we can engage with the youth? And we ensure that with all the ideas, the strategies, the skills, and the experience that we have, that I'm sure that the Oyo State parliamentary members have, I'm sure that that's why they are bringing this live on the radio at Aloore Radio in IBD City. And also, this is a platform for us to engage our seniors, of course, to make discussions, to bring to the right round table issues that surround the Oyo State youth. And don't forget that the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sports Development, the Oyo State Youth Parliament is actually under the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sport Development. If you look at the National Youth Policy, the 2019 edition, which stipulates that there should be a youth parliament. And of course, we have a passionate government that is interested in the youth and that wants to ensure that the decision-making processes of the government is youth inclusive. And of course, on this particular program, we'll be talking today about the youth parliament. And I'm sure that you will learn one or two things, because we want to ensure that you understand what the parliament is all about, what the arm of government is all about, and of course what the youth parliament is engaging in over the month. Let me remind you that we were inaugurated this year, February, and of course over the months we've had a couple of programs and projects that it's youth engaging. And because we want to reach the widest youth in the society, that's why we are bringing it to the radio. I think that there's the need for the youth parliament to get a round of applause, actually, because it shows that we have quite a number of innovative members out there, the members of the society who are youth, that are passionate about the growth and development of their state. And of course, we are also proud. So on behalf of the youth parliament, I want to appreciate the Oyo State government, for searching. There has been a lot of searching, there's been a lot of processes to ensure that we have capable hands to in the youth parliament. And of course, I'm very passionate about what I do as a person, and of course many youths are passionate about what they do, but one thing brings us together. So that's why we have the youth parliament. We are together to make Oyo State great. Oyo State has been great over the years, and this is a landmark experience for every youth out there to ensure that Oyo State is even great the more. Of course, Oyo State youths have been assembled as a parliament with a view to involving the youths of Oyo in legislative processes. And it's that arm of government that makes laws, that makes policies, and it's really an amazing thing to have youth included in the policy making system of the state, and of course of the country at large, because it won't be just Oyo State that will be affected by every program of policies. We are the pace setter state, of course, and I'm very sure that whatever projects that we are bringing to the table would also, one way or the other, reach the top and will become a pace setter for the 36 states of the federation. And we have the firm foundation and strong pillars, which I am sure of, to address the issues that are of major concern to the youth in the state. And this is more like a reassurance that the second assembly of the Oyo State Youth Parliament is a replica of the first assembly, known as the Youth Parliament. The parliament has 32 members representing the 32 state constituencies, and the Youth Parliament shares the same rules, organogram, and modus operandi with the Oyo State House of Assembly, whose primary responsibilities are to formulate laws, policies, and use its legislative powers and authority to deliver on citizens' expectations of government and fulfill its responsibility of lawmaking, oversight, and representation. And of course, the Youth Parliament is an initiative of the Office of the Commissioner for Youth and Sports, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, under the leadership of I like to call him Ashiwaju Shemfa Korede, and it's aimed at formulating policies and promoting developmental strategies to ensure the socio-economic and political sustainable structure for the Oyo State youth. And as part of the activities of the Oyo State government, just like I stated earlier, His Excellency Governor Seyi Makinde's led administration, to ensure an all-inclusive government, the Youth Parliament serves as an opportunity to reach out and involve the youth in the decision-making processes of the state. And the Youth Parliament has agenda, and I remember that our last sitting, we actually made the agenda known to the general public, especially the youth, where we had over should I say, over 200 youths that assembled at our House of Chiefs the last time we had the International Youth Day, that we commemorated the International Youth Day, and we assembled youth, we assembled media organizations so that we can release the parliamentary agenda for the second assembly of the Oyo State Youth Parliament. And of course, this platform is going to serve as an opportunity, just to reinstate, it's going to serve as an opportunity for us to reach out to more youth. So this is the call on the Oyo State youth out there. This is an opportunity for you to reach out to us. This is an opportunity to engage you. This is an opportunity to inform and educate you on some of the parliamentary principles that we have as a body. And of course, this is an opportunity for us to engage you in every of our policy making processes. It's an opportunity to ensure that everyone is responsible in the development strategies that we bring to the table. It's an opportunity for you to have a rapport with us. Let me call it a rapport. Yes, to have a rapport with us. Once we bring out ideas based on the agreements that we all have, it will be easy for us to get feedbacks from you that, the Oyo State Youth Parliament is doing this. These are the things that we want you to do. These are the activities that we want you to implement. And these are the strategies we want you to use. And with that information, it's going to serve as an opportunity for us to take a bottom-top approach. We don't just want to sit down at our office and start deciding for the majority of the youth. Also, we don't want to sit in the corners of our rooms during video calls, during Microsoft Teams meetings and all of that, just because we want to plan for the future of many youths in Oyo State. We are doing this so that we can engage the youth. You can also be part of the process. So we're going to go on a short break right now with a music. We're going to go back to Greenland by T.Y. Bello. Enjoy.
This is Aloore Radio, transmitting from Ibadan.
Public service announcement. The Oyo State government, under the leadership of Governor Oluseyi Makinde, Oyo State Primary Healthcare Board, and UNICEF, are commending the good people of Oyo State for the success of COVID-19 vaccines, first and second jabs. Not ending there, the World Health Organization, WHO, has introduced the third jab of COVID-19 vaccines, AstraZeneca, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, and Pfizer vaccines. Also, those that are taking the two jabs of the vaccine can go to various health centers or designation points to receive the vaccines before they can enjoy third jab. 18 years above are mandated to receive COVID-19 jabs, so also care mothers and pregnant women. COVID-19 is free, safe, and effective. For inquiries, call 08033-521781. 08033-521781. This message is from Oyo State Primary Healthcare Board and UNICEF.
You are listening to Aloore Radio, Ibadan, Nigeria.
As the clouds go gray, the thunder roars and the earth sings. The season's just beginning. Sunlight it hides as the clouds make way for the pouring of my blessings. I will not be afraid. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance in the rain. It's for my seed to grow. For every prayer and every seed I've sown, the Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping back 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green. Can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. It's green for me. Standing alone can be a heavy load. But my vows I won't be breaking. Though my heart is aching, I got a word and I won't let go. It's your will I'm seeking, so I keep on believing. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance. Once again it's time for me to grow. For every prayer and every tear I've sown, Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping joy 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green. Can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so.
You are listening to Aloore Radio, Ibadan, Nigeria.
Money no dey, wahala dey. Oisha. Make una no worry, as for Oisha. Shikini money, plenty treatment. Oyo State Health Insurance Agency. You don't get ibele. Shikumana surgery. Emergency. I've been a check-up. Register today. Just ask for Oisha. Oisha dey ìrọ̀rùn dé o.
You are listening to Aloore Radio, Ibadan, Nigeria.
It's green for me. I thought it was over, thought you were done with me. But we're just beginning, whoa, my life is a journey. I will walk with you, I will go where you want me to, yes, I will go.
Aloore Radio, anchoring in Ibadan, the land of 1,000 ancient warlords.
You're welcome back. This is still Aloore Radio, under the federal, under the Ministry of Information and Culture and Tourism. My name is still Temiloluwa Oyeniyi, and this is the Parliament Roundtable. And just like I said earlier, this is an all-inclusive platform for the youth of Oyo State. I'm going to be unveiling some of the achievements that we've achieved in the past. I'm going to be mentioning some of the projects that we've done in the past. And I remembered recently we had a capacity building training for core members on the opportunities of agribusiness for gainful employment. Also, we had a training of 1,000 motorcycle riders on enforcing the implementation of road safety regulations in partnership with the University of Ibadan Business School. And we also had the inauguration and orientation for over 300 volunteers for the parliament. We also financed a sit-in, which was accompanied with a capacity building training for members of the parliament and observers from stakeholders in the academic and entertainment sectors. We also had a well-documented parliamentary agenda which contains our mission, vision, as well as our plans for our parliamentary administration. Of course, we also had a facilitation of education intervention fund for Malala funding through an NGO. We also had an active representation of your state youth parliament at CHOGM Kigali, and we also had the Oyo State Youth Parliament invitation to UNGA in the USA for September. Oyo State Youth Parliament also had a sickle cell intervention project, which the research is still ongoing. And all these projects are youth-centric, of course, and we hope to do more on the long run throughout our administrative tenure.
Aloore, Aloore, Aloore Radio, anchoring in Ibadan, the land of 1,000 ancient warlords. Aloore, Aloore, Aloore Radio, anchoring in Ibadan, the land of 1,000 ancient warlords. Gbẹ̀gìrì, ewédú, àmàlà, ògbóná fẹ́lifẹ́li in Ibadan, the anchorage of Aloore Radio.
Public service announcement. The Oyo State government, under the leadership of Governor Oluseyi Makinde, Oyo State Primary Healthcare Board, and UNICEF, are commending the good people of Oyo State for the success of COVID-19 vaccines, first and second jabs. Not ending there, the World Health Organization (WHO) has introduced the third jab of COVID-19 vaccines: AstraZeneca, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, and Pfizer vaccines. Also, those that are taking the two jabs of the vaccine can go to various health centers or designation points to receive their vaccines before they can enjoy third jab. 18 years above are mandated to receive COVID-19 jabs, so also care mothers and pregnant women. COVID-19 is free, safe, and effective. For inquiries, call 08033 521781. 08033 521781. This message is from Oyo State Primary Healthcare Board and UNICEF.
Gbẹ̀gìrì, ewédú, àmàlà, ògbóná fẹ́lifẹ́li in Ibadan, the anchorage of Aloore Radio.
Welcome back. This is still Aloore Radio from the Ministry of Information and Culture and Tourism. And you can watch us live on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Aloore Radio. And you can also check us on YouTube, Aloore Radio. And the website is www.alooreradio.com. If you are watching us live, do well to share. Do well to always share. Let me put it that way. Do well to always share. And of course, this is still the Parliament Roundtable. a program, by the Oyo State Youth Parliament. And you can reach out to us if there are some issues that you want us to discuss on this program, or you want us to engage anyone in the society, especially on issues that has to do with the youths in Oyo State or in Nigeria. You can always reach out to us on Facebook, on Instagram, and of course on Twitter, Oyo State Youth Parliament. You can always tag us if there's any issue you want us to address, or anyone you want us to engage in the society. Just let us know on that. Don't forget, at Oyo State Youth Parliament. Right about now, I will be unveiling the names of some of the principal officers in Oyo State Youth Parliament. You must have come across them. You must have been hearing their names, or you must have been checking them out on social media platforms. In the Oyo State Youth Parliament, we have some principal officers, and I'll be starting with the Speaker of the House, Right Honorable Fawale Israel, and we have the Deputy Speaker, who is Right Honorable Temilade Oladiti, and we have the Majority Leader, Honorable Peter Ijaola. We have the Deputy Majority Leader, Honorable Adeshola Balikis. We have the Chief Whip, and that is Honorable Joshua Ojo Aderemi, and we have the Deputy Chief Whip, which is Honorable Toby Olatunji, and we have the Minority Leader, which is Honorable Ibrahim Agbola. We have the Scribe of the House, and that is Honorable Feromi Ibitunde. This is still Aloore Radio, the round table discussion by the Oyo State Youth Parliament. To remind you that this is not this youth parliament is not politically orchestrated. We went through some processes before the youth of representing a different constituency got to this stage. It's not politically inclined, and we are youths that are from different localities with different skills, talents, and different experiences in different professions. So I need to remind you that, of course, if you are still out there and you are still working on your skill, this is to encourage you to continue to work on your skill, because if you are Oyo State, if you are Oyo State resident, or you are an indigene of Oyo State, this is to encourage you that someone out there is watching you. Of course, continue to work on your skill, continue to gain more experiences, and I would also advise that you should continue to volunteer. If you ask any of the representatives of the parliament, they would ask you that in one way or the other, they've been leaders of different voluntary organizations, NGOs, CSOs, and the likes, and they've contributed their quota to the development of their communities, and that's why they get to this stage that they are today. So if you are a youth out there, this is to reinstate that your skill could work in one way or the other, whether or not you have passion for politics or anything. This has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the skills that you have, the skill sets that you have. Keep learning that leadership strategies. Keep going for that leadership training. Keep going to seminars and conferences where you can always work on your skill set. It's not for us, it's for the development of your society. And you never can tell. Someone could walk up to you and say, look, you are next to represent your constituency, and you'll be like, wow, I deserve this. So this is to encourage you in a nutshell that you should keep working on your skill. And shortly I will be announcing some program. Don't go away.
Oh, ọ̀rẹ́ mi láìdé níbo ló dà lọ́jọ́ Sátidé yìí. Wọ́n ń ṣe pàtí ní òwò lókè súná lẹ́yìnkùlé àwọn àti. Káládà kòsítúmù láwọ̀. C'est la vie bonne soki, but I'm it ready. Kalada, costume lawa, c'est la vie bonne soki, but I'm it ready. Oh, we're happy people, and that's who we are. We're having fun. The children of the sun. Whoa, we're happy people, and that's who we are. We don't care. We're the children of the sun. Sunday. One way I want you. Look at Bobo, like really I want to eat. Canada, costume lawa, cose la vie bonne soki, but I'm it ready. Okay, but I'm it ready. Oh, we're happy people, and that's who we are. We're having fun. We're the children of the sun. Whoa, we're happy people.
Is right about one thing, that we are happy people, and of course we are happy people, and as youth we ought to be happy always, because we have the belief in our strength and in our knowledge and in our capability, and of course in our ideas. I will be bringing up some announcements very quickly, and we are going to be having a week-long independence program, which is a program by the Ministry of Youth and Sports. And further details will be bring to you shortly, probably next week, when we're coming back for the Parliament Roundtable. It's a week-long independence program that is packaged by the Ministry of Youth and Sports. And this is very special. This is a very special announcement to every youth out there. If you're doing exceptionally well, or you have someone that is a youth that is doing exceptionally well in the society, and you want us to bring in, please kindly follow us on all our social media handles, on Facebook, on IG, and on Twitter, and that's at Oyo State Youth Parliament. Do well to reach out to us so that we can have an engagement with such a youth. I made a promise earlier that we're gonna be making it an all-inclusive program for every youth out there, an opportunity to reach out to more youth. So if you feel that you're up for it, you're exceptional, maybe in your skill or in your organization, just do well to reach out to us and we'll get on it right away. Our team will get on it right away. And this is still Aloore Radio from the Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, and this is still the Parliament Roundtable, brought to you by the Oyo State Youth Parliament.
But I meet you ready. But I meet you ready. Oh, we're happy people, and that's who we are. We're having fun, what the children of the sun. Oh, we're happy people, and that's who we are. We don't care what the children of the sun.
Bekiri, Ewedu, Amala, Ongono, Feli in Ibadan, the anchorage of Aloore Radio.
Public service announcement. The Oyo State government, under the leadership of Governor Oluseyi Makinde, Oyo State Primary Healthcare Board, and UNICEF, are commending the good people of Oyo State for the success of COVID-19 vaccines, first and second jabs. Not ending there, the World Health Organization (WHO) has introduced the third jab of COVID-19 vaccines: AstraZeneca, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, and Pfizer vaccines. Also, those that are taking the 2 jabs of the vaccine can go to various health centers or designation points to receive the vaccines before they can enjoy third jab. 18 years above are mandated to receive COVID-19 jabs, so also care mothers and pregnant women. COVID-19 is free, safe, and effective. For inquiries, call 08033 521781. 08033 521781. This message is from Oyo State Primary Healthcare Board and UNICEF.
You are tuned to Aloore Radio, broadcasting from Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria.
Welcome back to the Youth Parliament Roundtable, and this is still Aloore Radio from the Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism. And it's very important to also let you know that this program will be coming up every Tuesday between 1 and 2 p.m. Don't forget, every Tuesday 1 and 2 p.m. and the program is tagged the Parliament Roundtable, where we'll be discussing issues that surround the Oyo State youth, and we'll be talking about bringing up some guests who are youths, of course. We'll be bringing some guests that will be trashing out some issues, and it's gonna be fun. And of course, you can also make it fun, by letting us know some of the issues that you want us to treat. I would also like to inform you that next Tuesday is another day, and we have a very special discussion that we've been planning, and we have a very important guest that will be bringing on to the program to discuss a youth-related issue that is trending actually. And I'm sure that by next Tuesday you'll be knowing more about our guest, the name, the designation, and the likes, and of course you'll be knowing about our topic next Tuesday. Please don't forget to tune in to Aloore Radio. Of course, on Tuesday, tune in, share the link, always watch Aloore Radio, and of course always follow the Oyo State Youth Parliament on all our social media handles. Next week we'll be bringing you an amazing topic and an amazing guest. Don't forget to always follow us. Thank you. My name remains Tim Lulua Oyeni. Till next week. Bye.